It was just past midnight when the bus broke down on a lonely stretch of highway in rural Kansas. The air was thick with tension and diesel fumes, and the few passengers inside groaned with frustration. Among them was a frail, elderly man with a worn satchel and a face lined with stories. No one paid him much attention until he collapsed. "Somebody help!" a young woman shouted, rushing to his side. Her name was Maya, a nurse heading home after a grueling week of hospital shifts. She checked his pulse, eyes wide with alarm. "He's barely breathing." The driver called 911, but the nearest ambulance was over an hour away. Maya did what she could, her fingers trembling as she administered CPR. The other passengers watched, helpless, their smartphones glowing in the dark. No one moved. No one offered help. Time dragged on. But the man stirred. Faintly. Then a cough. Then breath. Everyone exhaled. "Don't let me die," he whispered to Maya. "Not yet. I have something to do." They exchanged no more words. By the time the ambulance arrived, he had stabilized. Maya stayed until he was safely loaded inside. As the doors closed, he gripped her hand. "Thank you," he said, tears in his eyes. "I didn't think anyone would care." 3 months later, Maya received a letter in the mail, written on crisp stationery in careful handwriting. "Dear Maya, you saved me that night. You didn't know me, but you chose to care. That moment changed everything. My name is Howard Fielding. I am 82 years old. I've spent the last 4 decades in isolation, estranged from family, nursing regrets like wounds. That night, I was on my way to end my life at the bridge near Benton Creek. But you gave me a reason to believe that strangers could be kind. That maybe I still mattered." In the hospital, I met a volunteer who encouraged me to write again. I used to be a teacher, English and literature. She brought me paper and I began writing letters. To old students, to family, to myself. And something beautiful happened. People wrote back. One of my daughters came to visit. She brought my grandson. I didn't know I had one. "You saved my life. And now I'm using it to give others hope. There's a scholarship now in your name for young nurses. Funded from the sale of my home. I've moved in with my daughter. I tell everyone about the angel on the bus who reminded me that life, no matter how worn or weary, still holds value. Thank you, with all my heart. Howard." Maya wept reading the letter. Not because she had saved a life, but because she had helped someone rediscover it. In a world moving fast and growing distant, we often underestimate the impact of a single act of kindness. A moment of compassion. A choice to care. But sometimes, that one moment is all it takes to change a life, or even save it.